What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. I believe we're on Season 8 now, and I am finally back into gold from the silver because the whole entire silver gameplay is extremely irrelevant. Now that we're back in gold, let's take a second to say thanks to everyone who's been following the channel, showing some love and support. And if you're not a member already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And after a long deliberation of what deck to play for Season 8, we are trying this again with Solfachord. And with that being said, let's get into some of tonight's games. And judging by this hand here, I'd say extremely awkward. Okay, adventure token package. Banish the water enchantress to get the right of Amnesia. Activates it to get a token, followed by Faithful Adventure. Faithful getting the Wandering Griffin Rider, and ditching the Draco bag. Draco bag, hook up to the token, Griffin, Extender, Pot of Prosperity for 6. Ash Blossom. Another Ash Blossom. ABC Adventure. Interesting. Now, as for the ABCs, if anyone knows the history of the ABC deck in general, shoutouts to Calvin Tahan, who's been sticking through this dedication of ABCs. So, as for the ABC pieces, when it comes to a assault core here, once per turn, target one light machine monster you control, equip this card to that target. So basically, they all share the same thing, the A, B, and C pieces, or most likely unequip it and special, same thing. So, as for a assault core here, a monster that gets equipped with this is unaffected by monster effects except its own. Also, if the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this instead. And then if this card is sent from field to graveyard, add one other union from grave to hand. So a assault core recurs. Call by the grave. Sea Crush Wyvern in this one, when it comes to being equipped by a light machine or from Crush Wyvern, can't be touched by traps. If this card is sent from field to graveyard, special one union monster from your hand. It doesn't got to be ABC, literally any union from hand to special. And another Sea Crush Wyvern. So double Ash, double Crush Wyverns, call by, and a assault core. Getting one of the Sea Crush Wyverns. Normal summon it. Unauthorized. Reactivation. Yep, reactivation. Target one machine monster you control. Equip one appropriate machine union from hand or deck to that monster, but the union monster you equip with cannot be special this turn. And it's hard once on unauthorized reactivation. Now, B Buster Drake here. In this one, a light machine that gets hooked up is unaffected by spells. And if this card is sent from field to graveyard, add one union monster from deck to hand. Doesn't gotta be ABC. So Stratos of union monsters. So, based on the ABC adventure boards, C, who can't be touched by spells, Griffin with the bait negate, and we got the right of Amnesia, I believe, unless it was already used. Yeah, it was already used. So basically, it's one unknown, so. Alright. Raigeki, Griffin with the negate. Evenly match, easy. Easy. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, we are going completely nuts. At the same time, judging by the no extra deck, it's either A, Monarchs, B, True Dracos, or C, Exodia. Pot of Duality. Okay, so up against True Dracos. So True Draco Apocalypse. True King's Return. Skill drain, you know. Okay, getting True King's Return. I was about to get ready to say, well, we tried. So setting the return, which gets tributed for Ignis Heat, and then to set. Specials Pancratops. Pancratops kill Ignis Heat. Call by the Grave on Pancratops. Adding, I believe that was Disciples that was added. It was. Raigekis the Ignis. Solemn Judgments the Feather Duster. And then at this rate, we got full combo for the win. Easy. Normal Cutia. Cutia gets Fancia. Elegance. Toss off Fancia. Complete scale. Pendulum Summon Fancia. Cutia Fancia for Hita. Hita for Ignis Heat. Easier said than done. Thanks to Solemn Judgment. And this next clip of this matchup, looking at this hand, it's something. Water Enchantress for Rider Aramesure, so more adventure stuff, but no searching off from Dro. And okay, Virtual World Adventures. This is something. Kowloon places King Long. GG tosses out Lalau. Rider Aramesure. Get the Faithful Adventure and gets the Lala from grave to hand. So if you are wondering why he couldn't search off from Faithful Adventure, it's due to Dro. In case if you guys haven't paid attention. I am the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player ever. Top decks evenly matched, easiest game ever. Ignite Reload returns Kulia. With this new hand now, yeah, we're fixing it. Fancia tossed out Complete Scale. Pendulum Summon only one. Thank you, evenly match. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, I'd say extremely awkward. Tenyi Spirit Ashuna. Almost summon Mecha Fennebeast Olion and Synchro for 9? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Virtual World Kyubi Shenshin. Most cases, Macrocosmos from field to graveyard. So in other words, it ends up getting banished. We basically gotta be careful. O-Line gets token. So Macrocosmos from field to graveyard ends up banished. Interesting. Specials Pancratop. Raigeki's the board. Scale Angelia. Normal Elitia. And one set. So at this rate, we got an interruption and a negate from recursion. Tenyi Spear at Hara. Banish O-Lion. For the extra normal of O-Line. Okay, I'm literally convincing this is Halki Fibrax Turbo. Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 tuners. Wow. Yep, so Halki Fibrax's adventure build. And this next clip of this challenge, looking at this hand, it's full combo once again. And second of all, no extra deck offered my opponent, so I'm guessing it's Monarchs, True Dracos, or Exodia. Domain of the True Monarchs. So Monarchs and or True Dracos. 2 set Heritage. Chibi's for Maiden, and Domain is live. The only Chibi summon monster that he has, I cannot special from the extra deck. So in other words, if I don't find a way to get rid of Domain, we can't play. Activates evenly match. Imperial Iron Wall. Are you actually kidding me? Oh my god. That is literally the most counterproductive way to answer evenly match. Wow. So, Imperial Iron Wall, as a continuous trap as it applies to both players, no cards is allowed to be banished. At the same time, I'm so glad we did not play Weather in this specific matchup, because if that Iron Wall resolved, I literally lost the game right there. Normal summon Elitia. Elitia returns Domain. Easy enough. And Majesty Maiden getting Dynamite Knight. And Domain in hand. Fancia Toss, complete the scale from Elegance. Pendulum 1, Fancia Electromites Gracia. And we got the interruption covered. Places Domain back. Kill the Domain off from Musica. So double Dynamite Knight. Tributes the Iron Wall for Dynamite Knight. Now we can play this game again. Now, as you guys noticed, no battle damage at all. It is due to Elitia as long as we have even scale. Top decks another Fancia as we Pendulum free. Gracia getting Harmonia. Bell and Gracia for Ignister Prominence. Good blasting Draco Slayer. Ignister Prominence targets the Cutia. Dynamite Knight puts out True King's Return, which is going back, by the way. Harmonia activates, and Majesty Maiden getting Ignis Heat. Fantia electromites Angelia. Harmonia gets Cutia back, and Ignister did his job for free. Fix Scale, kill Dynamite Knight off from Harmonia. Ignister to Maiden, and Fantia for 16. Nothing out of the true Draco player. And that's basically game. And this next clip of this challenge, looking at this hand, it's something. More adventures later. Activates the field spell Zara Lamb, the Dark Palace. Banishes Water Enchantress for the right. Right generates token, gets Faithful Adventure. And Draco back as well. Faithful gets another Enchantress. Ditches the same copy. Easy. Evenly matched strikes again. Elegance complete scale. Pendulum 1 and set 1. Token over Elitia. Musica kills token. Ignite Reload, return Coolia. And with this fixed hand now, before we get to the Pendulum Summon, not as much, so it's fine. Elitia for 11. Banish the second copy of Enchantress, gets the second copy of Rights. Gets the Faithful Adventure once again. Wandering Griffin Rider this time. Ditches Nibiru. Raigeki's Elitia. Griffin Rider to extend. +5 for each adventure token. So, 25. Elegance for a draw 2. Griffin Bait negates. Easy. Basically, activate tactics, steal the token. Normal summon Cutia, get the Gracia. Pendulum summon Elitia and Gracia, and then get the search, and then we win this game. Full combo. And this next clip of this challenge, based off of this hand, yeah, awkward. Opponent set 1, and I chose to do nothing. Normal summon Junk, flips up Doppel Warrior. Junk Speeder, activate. It's not Ash Blossom, but Ghost Ogre, kill the Junk Speeder. just so that he's not gonna go that far. Jet, Fleur, Junk, Stardust, and Quick Draw all Synchrons. And no effect out of Stardust Synchron, surprisingly enough. Evenly matched strikes again, leaving Quick Draw. Normal Summon Junk, Revive Doppel, Sync for 5, XL Synchron. Now, XL Synchron here, generic 5 with only 500 attack and 2100 defense, quite a wall there, for a Dark Machine Synchro Tuner. Okay. Once per turn, Foolish a Synchron, then activate one of those. Increase or reduce this card's level by that level of the set monster. And then as a Synchro Tuner, we all know what's up with the formula gimmick. And then you can only Synchro Summon XL Synchron once per turn. Double Warrior to generate the 2. XL, toss out Stardust. Switch, Stardust Special, Doppel from hand, Stardust and Token for 5, TG, Sync 2, Celestial, Double Star Shaman, generic 2. When this card is Synchro Summoned, special summon up to 4 level 2 non-tuners from hand and or graveyard in defense, but they have their effects negated, and you can't do no special from extra deck for the rest of the turn except Synchros. Wow. So Soul Charges or Extenders, the level 4 or level 2 non-tuners from hand or grave. Wow. TG, draw one, and then Shaman. Draw and lock, no more draw cards. Arrive in light, top decks the Majestic Dragon. And then these two together for Power Tool Dragon. You know, it's such a shame that Droll is a card. Can't let you get equipped spells. Special Attuner from hand, that would be Fleur. And Power Tool getting in for 23. Raigeki's the field. Elegance Complete Scale. Pendulum Summon Butia, and gets in for 25. Converging Wills Dragon, aka Majestic Dragon. And that is Scoop Phase. And last but not least in this matchup is a super grindy game, and based on his hand, it's something. Mech Knight Avram. Level 4, Light Psychic 2000 flat. You know, if anyone ever played that World Chalice, World Legacy storyline, you should already know what's up about how those cards go. So, 2000 beat stick, which is quite large for a level 4 normal. Specials Pancratops and hits over Avram. Now, normal summons chosen by the World Chalice here. Link off into Spider. Spider, go for another Mech Knight Avram. These two together. There's the real deal. Mech Knight of the Morning Star. 2 monsters, including a Mech Knight. Mech Knight name, there it is. And after finally realizing about the artwork of Morning Star, it's literally a giant robot. which I never even saw in terms of how the artwork is depicting. All I can say is wow. So, level, Lawn Knight, guys, Lawn Knight. Link to Light Machine with 2000 flat. If this card is Link Summon, you can discard one Mech Knight monster or one World Legacy card, spell trap included. Add one World Legacy card, spell trap included, from deck to hand. Interesting. Hard once on the discard search. And then if your Mech Knight monster, include this card, battles a monster in a different column than that, your monster cannot be killed by that battle and no battle damage involving it. Morning Star ditches Orange Sunset. In this one for Orange Sunset, if an opponent's card in this column card's column gets killed by battle or leaves the field, special one Mech Knight monster from the hand. Getting World Legacy's Memory. Specials a Mech Knight from the hand or deck in defense, but return it to the hand during the end phase. Seems pretty good as a quick play spell. And then for the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you can't special anything else that isn't Mech Knights. Activate one per turn. Memory for the Red Moon. In this one for Red Moon, banish one Mech Knight monster from graveyard. Target one face up monster in this card's column. Kill it. So acts as Dark Arm of Mech Knights. Red Moon attempts to kill Pancratops. Pancratops tributes kills the Morning Star. Top decks Fantia. Fantia Electromites Gracia. Gets in for 16. One set. Red Moon to Dark Arm effect. Gets in for 23. Raigeki. World Legacy Whisper. When this card is activated, target one level 5 or higher monster on the field, extra 1000 attack until the end of this turn. Negate any opponent's spell effect that activates in the same column as a Mech Knight monster you control. Let's see. If my theory is right, I think Raigeki still goes off? Wow, good thing we activated Raigeki in a different column. Otherwise, the cover would have been blown. Set one, set a monster. Activate Elegance to place one in scale. In response to Elegance, World Legacy Collapse. Banish one World Legacy monster from your hand, graveyard, or face-up field. Target one Link monster anywhere on the field. Gains that much attack based on its original attack of the banished monster, even if it leaves. If a Link monster is more than one you control gets killed by battle or opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, banish this special one Cyburst Link from your grave. Each effect once. Scales to Cutia. Flip Summon Ash, Normal Summon Ash. For Lib, the World Key Blade Master. 2 monsters in general to make it. While you have a World Legacy card in your graveyard. Yup, he does. The case is... oh, so that's how to summon it. Can only be Link summoned while you have a World Legacy card in your graveyard. Yeah, that makes sense. And then each of the following effects are Lib once. During your main phase, set one World Legacy spell trap straight from your deck, but cannot be activated this turn while you have no World Legacy monsters in your graveyard. World Chalice. So anything that my opponent sets cannot be activated this turn. So let's see if the World Chalice World Legacy player can get around that. And then if this card is Link Summon, or if this Link Summon card gets sent to the graveyard just because of Link material, Shuffle one card anywhere on the field into the deck. Lid. Setting the secret. It literally acts as Monster Reborn only for your graveyard to the side of your field in terms of level 5 or higher monster. And then, so acts as Call of the Haunted, of course. And on top of that, negate any monster effect your opponent has that activates in the same column as a Mech Knight. So negates monsters, negates spells. We best be very careful. Live for 2000. Dreamia to extend. Farthest column where Cutia is. And then after the summon is done, Maxi drops. Tactics, give me 2 cards. Elegance, complete the other scale. Scale 9. Kill the Red Moon, adds 1 back. Normal Fancia. Fancia electromites Angelia, and 2 set. To play around Maxi. And then Musica kills Keyblade. Now, Yellow Star here. Banish a Mech Knight. Target 1 spell trap in this card's column. Kill it. No reason to activate Formal. And kill his own trap by banishing Morning Star and Avram. And then Yellow Star over Dreamia. Harmonia gets Dreamia. Extend. Fancia electromites Butia. Butia make it scale 9. Kill the secrets. With 2 pendulums for Musia. Pendulum 3. Gracia search. Musia gets Elitia. Bell and Gracia for Ignister Prominence. Kill the Cutia, shuffle the Yellow Star, and that is lethal. So guys, that's gonna do it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated, and I'll catch you guys next time.